Hello my fellow night crawlers, and welcome to a brand new video. As usual, grab your blankets and grab your snacks and get comfortable, because today we're going to be looking into how TikTok spies on you. If you're anything like me, the internet is a very common focal point of your life. You wake up, check your phone, you're eating, you watch a YouTube video, you're about to shower, you put on some music. Somehow or some way, you're utilizing the internet to help you do something that fulfills a need. Well, some of the applications that you use are often fulfilling needs of their own without you even truly being cognizant of it. Ever since I was young, I've always been fascinated with how computers interact with each other, and most especially the vulnerabilities within computers. This led me toward my interest in cybersecurity, how multi-million-dollar corporations are taken down, how hundreds and thousands of credit card numbers are stolen from a single database. Being interested in that particular field has an effect on people that tends to make them be more aware of their digital footprint and what specific information is being shared to certain companies. It started off as genuine curiosity, but it left me both shocked, but frankly, not surprised. You truly don't realize how much a company knows about you until you're reading your own data logs from them. Enough of my blabbering, let's hop in. My journey down this path starts off with TikTok. I use TikTok a good bit, admittedly. It's hard not to do it. Those short and snappy bursts of funny or relatable videos are hard to beat. This was until I started realizing how much my For You page was really for me. No, seriously. Think about it. If you continue liking stuff pertaining to politics, you're going to catch yourself getting a lot more political content in your feed. If you liked or favorited a lot of videos pertaining to relationships, you're going to find a lot of videos pertaining to relationships in your feed. While I do admit, I'm not equipped to explain the inner complexities of their algorithm, it is still something that freaks me out and is worth the mention. I'm going to share a personal example of this happening to me. I personally love hairless cats. Those little alien things? Yeah, I love them. Well, at some point, TikTok showed a hairless cat in my feed, so I liked it. Then it hit a point that another showed up, and then another, and then even more. It recognized that I enjoyed this particular theme, so TikTok began to provide it. We're going to be diving into TikTok and how they keep track of you. Before we hop in though, do be aware that this information shouldn't be surprising. You agree to these terms when you sign up on the application itself. It says it right here. But let's be honest, I know you're not going to read through all that stuff. Heck, why would anyone? Well, I decided to do so. Let's take a look at their privacy policy page. Their privacy policy page is broken up into 10 segments as listed here. We're going to be looking into the "What information do we collect?" segment specifically. TikTok immediately opens up the segment with the following message. Now again, this shouldn't be surprising, right? You've presumably already read this. We collect information when you create an account or use the platform. We also collect information you share with us from third-party social network providers and technical and behavioral information about your use of the platform. We also collect information contained in the messages you send through our platform, and, if you grant us access, information from your phone book on your mobile device. More information about the categories and sources of information is provided below. Now, TikTok breaks down what all of those things are specifically in different segments under that specific point. I mainly want to hone in on the information from your phone book on your mobile device segment, and why it's often not the smartest move to add your phone number to your social media account. According to researchers from Checkpoint, a cyber threat intelligence community, they say that adding your phone number to TikTok can see a significant privacy risk. One of the researchers said that they could pull private information from TikTok's database due to a server-side vulnerability. The researchers could have allegedly harvested private contact details from celebrities, or even built a database of users that could have been targeted at a massive scale. The accessible information ranged from the phone numbers, nicknames, and profile pictures, all the way to whether or not a certain user is a follower or if a user's profile is hidden. This is rather common though among sharing phone numbers with applications. There was even a whole Telegram bot that gave people access to phone numbers inside a Facebook database. This isn't the first time that phone numbers have been used to harvest information, and it certainly won't be the last. Moving on from the whole phone number talk, TikTok elaborates a little more specifically on the information that you choose to provide to TikTok. Again, this is information that you willingly give up. You'd be surprised how much information people are willing to give up if you just ask them for it. One of the things they list even proves my point. Information you share through surveys or your participation in challenges, sweepstakes, or contests such as your gender, age, likeness, and preferences. Surprisingly enough, all of those "what type of bread are you" surveys that ask for your birth date don't exactly care that deeply about your age. They want to get to know you and willingly have you give up personal information. Now, of course, they ask for general information such as a username, password, language, email, your phone number, your name, social media account information, and information to verify your account such as proof of identity or age. Again, this stuff is done willingly though, so I'd rather dive into what they obtain from other sources and what they collect automatically. This next segment discusses the information they obtain from other sources. If you decide to link your other social media accounts to TikTok, they're going to collect information from Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or Google, which can include contact lists in those applications. And this should already be implied, if you link your TikTok to other social media accounts, they're going to share information to those companies as well. It's a nice chain of communication. That's often why many companies are very willing to toss in the "sign in with Google" or "sign in with Facebook" option. It allows them to communicate and share a lot of information with each other. Now, let's get into the part that freaks me out the most. The information that they collect automatically. You don't have any real say in this part. It's just what they immediately begin collecting. Now, as I said before, this information shouldn't come as a surprise. You've already agreed to it. They open up this section by stating, "We automatically collect certain information from you when you use the platform, including internet or other network activity information, such as your IP address, geolocation-related data, as described below, unique device identifiers, browsing and search history, including content you have viewed in the platform, and cookies, as defined below." Now, to be more specific, they discuss all of the device information that is collected in the device information section below. They collect so much stuff from your phone that I can't even put a brief summary. I'm going to just read it out to you in its totality. It simply is that much. We collect certain information about the device you use to access the platform, such as your IP address, user agent, mobile carrier, time zone settings, identifiers for advertising purposes, model of your device, the device system, network type, device IDs, your screen resolution and operating system, app and file names and types, keystroke patterns or rhythms, battery state, audio settings, and connected audio devices. Where you log in from multiple devices, we will be able to use your profile information to identify your activity across devices. We may also associate you with information collected from devices other than those you use to log in to the platform. All of that information is automatically collected just by accessing the app. That's not even what they collect if you create an account. That's just by getting access to the application. On top of all of that data being collected, they also collect information about the images and audio that are a part of the videos you create. We may collect biometric identifiers and biometric information as identified under US laws, such as face prints and voice prints from your user content. face prints and voice prints. Yeah, I'm curious what you need all that information for. It's absolutely wild what TikTok collects on you, but it shouldn't be all that surprising. Again, you consented to these terms, right? They even said that you acknowledge the terms. So, what seems to be the problem? Now, I could go further into detail about Facebook and Instagram and Google, but we'll see how this video does before I decide to go any further. As mentioned before, I can't dive into the inner complexities of how the algorithm operates. It's almost like YouTube's algorithm, I imagine. It's probably Pandora's box down there, so I think it's best to not open it. I want to close this video by saying that it's totally fine to still indulge in this platform. I don't want to be viewed as some sort of morally superior person or above others because I know this information. Guess what? I'm still going to be using TikTok. Granted, I'm a little more careful, such as changing certain parts about my profile, uploading certain things, sharing select information, etc. But still using the platform nonetheless. The main thing that I want you to gain from this video is this. Be careful out there. There's a reason those ads and videos seem to be so similar to what you like. You're not the customer, you're the product. Before we hop in the end segment though, I would like to thank my Tormented Knights and my Knighted Patreons. For my Tormented Knights, we have Andrea906, EB Agent J, Levi Worley, Nee, Pickle Rick, Styx. And for my Knighted Patreons, we have Alvaro, Cherisy, Emma, Kira, Lucas, Monkey Cool, Shizen, Steffi Muse, and Timo. Thank you guys so much. Your support genuinely does mean a lot, and it really helps with supporting the channel and bringing you the quality content that you oh so desire. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed the video, why not like and subscribe? It definitely helps me out. If you didn't, why not dislike and let me know what I can improve on for next time. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I will see y'all in the next one.